Oh my gosh! Who killed all these instruments? What's wrong with them? Look at all these instruments. The snares, they're scratched and beaten. The screws won't even stay in. The bass drums, look at them. They're broken, moidaloidal. The harnesses won't even stay in right.
And look at this vibraphone. The pedal's not even attached, and the motor doesn't work. Ours is manual.
Oh, that's what it's supposed to sound like?
Look at this. Do the drums even have stands?
The question still lies. Who did all this?
Percussionists!
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm a senior. I've been here for 5 years in marching band. I play bass drum, and this is one of our bass drums. It's all dinged up from the years. I think it's about 20 or so. There's chips in the wood, and some are so badly that we either put brackets over them or we covered them with duct tape so it wouldn't be that bad. There are also cracks and holes in the heads of the bass drum, and it's pretty expensive to get these fixed and replaced. So this is why we need the money.
Hi, I'm Karsten, and I'm in 9th grade, and this is my 2nd year in marching band. For our drum set, this is our only drum set, and you can see we are missing a tom. This cymbal is easily over 30 years old, and we are forced to use marching band cymbals as a hi-hat. Also, with lack of equipment, we are forced to use bass drum dampeners to dampen toms.
I'm Kennedy. I've been a part of marching band and concert band for 3 years, and I'm a bass drummer. These are our vibes. They are our only piece of mallet equipment that's over an octave and a half. Our pedal is broken. Actually, it's not even here. We don't have one that works. And the controller is just gone. It doesn't work. It never has. We don't even have the money to fix this or to even buy new mallet equipment.
So these are timpanis. I don't know if you want to call them timpanis. They're beat up. They're over 30 years old. They're nearly impossible to tune properly. We can't even get these heads anymore because they're so old. We have to get them specially ordered, and they're kind of broken beyond repair at this point, and we don't have the money to fix them. It's just hard because they're over 30 years old, and we just need better equipment like this to use in concert band. It's just hard trying to play with these timpanis that are almost impossible to tune. We can't do things like tune them mid-song or anything like that, so it's just hard having instruments like this in concert band. It just makes it frustrating and hard to make us sound well. So these are our 2 sets of quads. They're 2 completely different sets. This one is a quint, and this one is we made it into a quint. It was originally a quad. We screwed these 2 parts on here and made it a quad from a bongo. They're 2 completely different sets. They use completely different harness types. This one doesn't have a stand, and this one we kind of made our own stand. They're different sizes, so they don't sound the same. And it's just really a struggle because we don't have the money to get new ones or even get a stand for this one. So for our second quint player, he has to stand like this when we practice. And it's just really, it makes it hard for our 2 quint players particularly. And for this quint, we don't even have a case for, so when we're traveling, it's constantly getting beat up every time we have to go somewhere. And from the constant traveling, this quint head right here, this quint drum, it's falling apart. It's only held by this one wire here, and it could really fall off during any performance or any time. We don't really know when, so yeah.
Fortunately, these snare drums are the better equipment that we do have, but there are still problems that exist with them. For example, lugs are stripped, and these drums are easily 11 to 12 years old, and they're constantly being tuned. They won't retain the tune, and on some of them, the wire connector for the snare will just come off, especially in the middle of the performances. And it's pretty scary because you never know what's going to go wrong. You just have to hope for the best.
It's frustrating in concert band because we don't have all the instruments to cover most of the parts. We do not have chimes or a bell set bigger than an octave and a half. We also do not have a xylophone or a timpani that's tunable.
Hi, I'm Megan Paul, and I have been the director here at Berkshire High School for 2 years now. One of the things I noticed when I first got here was the lack of the equipment and the condition of the instruments. So one of my main goals since I've been here is to try to repair and replace what equipment we do have, but because of our limited budget, it's been proving to be a challenge. As a music teacher, I'm really accustomed to doing fundraisers to try to raise funds for things, but we are in a smaller community and we don't have a lot of businesses to ask for support. So when we need to ask for support, all the athletic teams are going to those same businesses and those same people asking for support, and our other extracurriculars are going to those same businesses. And eventually it comes to the point where they don't have any more to give. My overall goal for the program is just to have equipment and things for the kids so they can be filled with pride and enjoy what they're doing. These kids work very, very hard for what they do, and it's very hard when we are limited by our resources. So if we have help in bringing our equipment up to par so we can actually do things that others can't, that would be absolutely fabulous.